Yo, what's good everyone? It's your boy Him God. I'm back again with another video today. So guys, of all the videos I've been making, this is the most requested video. A lot of people have been requesting for this video in my comment section. They'll be like, Aim God, make a video on how to have your perfect sensitivity. Aim God, make a video on how to have a very good accuracy like yours. So today guys, I will be teaching you both. And after you watch this video, your accuracy is going to be as good as what you just watched. Okay guys, don't forget to like this video, and if you haven't subscribed guys, don't forget to subscribe. So guys, without wasting any of your precious and sexy time, let's just hop right into the video. Now, how to have a very good accuracy. Trust me guys, having a good accuracy is just as simple as pressing the slide button on your screen. You just don't know what to do. Now guys, this video is not only limited to Call of Duty Mobile. This video is also applicable to any shooting game you are going to play. Now, like I said, having a good accuracy is just as easy as clicking on or as pressing the slide button on your screen. Now, what do I mean by this? You just don't know what to do. There are two things you need to do before you have a very good accuracy. Now, number one is know your purpose, and then number two is get your perfect sensitivity. Now, what do I mean by know your purpose? What I'm just trying to say is know exactly what you want. Okay, do you want to be a movement god or do you want to be an aim god? All right, now it's not like you can't have both, don't get me wrong. Of course you can have both, but you need to start with something, perfect that, and then trust me, naturally the rest is going to come to you as easy as possible. Now, the mistake most players make is they want to have that accuracy at the same time they want to be jumping up and down like an headless chicken, and by doing that you end up not learning any of the two. Okay, so guys, today I am going to explain it in a way that you are going to understand. Now, once you've made your decision, either you want to be an aim god or a movement god. If you want to be a movement god, this video is not for you. But if you want to be an aim god, now this is the video for you. So guys, the next step is to get your perfect sensitivity. So now that you've made it this far to the sensitivity section, just know we have two types of sensitivity. We have the camera sensitivity and we have the firing sensitivity. Note this, you cannot have a good accuracy if your camera sensitivity is all messed up. Now let me explain what we mean by camera sensitivity and firing sensitivity. Just as the name implies, camera sensitivity deals with how you move your screen from left to right without shooting, while firing sensitivity deals with how you move your screen from left to right while shooting. But have this in mind, you can't have a very good accuracy if your camera sensitivity is not good. Which is why I invented the 3 W's, which is what you need to change, why you need to change them, and when you need to change them. If you have the answer to all these three, then adjusting your sensitivity at any point in time won't be a trouble for you, and then finding your perfect sensitivity will be as easy as taking your lunch, even though taking your lunch is not as easy as before anymore. You get the point though. Let's move into the 3 W's. So now, what do you need to adjust? Look at this rotation mode. We have the foot speed, we have distance acceleration, and we have speed acceleration. Trust me guys, all these are based on personal preference, the size of your fingers, and how fast you are. But I recommend for an average player to use the fixed speed. Why? Because the fixed speed is actually muscle memory friendly. Okay, you adapt to it very fast and it is always consistent compared to speed acceleration, which depends on how fast you swipe your finger on your screen. So now guys, with that being said, why do you need to adjust the rotation mode? You adjust it so you can have a very quick and fast reaction time. Also, any sensitivity you are currently playing that does not allow you to turn 180 or any desired angle is a very bad sensitivity for you. Now let me explain this in details. Now guys, take a look at my acceleration value under the rotation mode. As you can see, I play 250. Now let me show you how 250 looks on the training ground. Now guys, this is me playing on 250 accelerative value. As you can see, everything looks fast and smooth. And also it allows me to turn 180 on a single swipe of my screen. And I am used to that. Now let us decrease this accelerative value. Let's say, let's reduce it to about 50. Okay, now take a look at this. You see, I'm not as fast as I was initially. And also, a big disadvantage, I cannot turn 180 on just a single swipe of my screen. This simply means you have a very bad sensitivity. So guys, after answering the question of what you need to change to get a very good camera sensitivity and why you need to change them, that leaves us to the last question of when do you need to change them. Now guys, you need to change your sensitivity, your camera sensitivity or any sensitivity when you realize that you are unable to turn your desired angle. So guys, giving you the biggest tips, I recommend you increase your isolative value. Start from 50, increase it by 20 and by 20, or you can increase it by 10 till you get that sweet spot where you can turn your desired angle, either 180 or 90, whichever angle you want to turn. With all that being said, that leaves us to the biggest and the most important question of the day. How do I have a very good sensitivity? For someone that has gotten his camera sensitivity accurately, getting your firing sensitivity is a little bit easier, okay? But if you have big issues with your camera sensitivity, trust me, you will never get your firing sensitivity right. Now, there are two settings that are crucial to having a very good accuracy, but these settings are under camera sensitivity. Now, these settings are your ADS sensitivity and red dot sensitivity. Also, we have what we call the overall adjustment. What this basically does is it converts your manual sensitivity into automatic sensitivity, where 150 is a medium sensitivity, anything below 150 is a low sensitivity, and anything above 150 is a higher sensitivity. So guys, I strictly recommend you turn this off so you can have a full control on your sensitivity and you can adjust this based on your personal preference. Now, going back to what our ADS sensitivity simply means and what are the advantages of this sensitivity. Now, your ADS sensitivity has a lot of advantages, but the two most important advantage of ADS sensitivity is that it helps in tracking your enemy and then it helps to control trigger discipline. So, for those of you that are not aware, trigger discipline works hand in hand with tracking. Tracking is the first step before trigger discipline. And trigger discipline simply means knowing when to shoot and when not to shoot. With that being said, this is how tracking and trigger discipline looks like. Now, this is how trigger discipline improves your accuracy. I've seen a lot of players make this simple mistake. They start shooting an enemy the moment they see the enemy, even when the enemy is not looking at them, and they end up panicking due to the movement of the enemy and end up missing a lot of shots. Trigger discipline is a simple technique in which players use to take advantage of enemies' movement as well as the enemy's weakness. Now, what do I mean by the weakness? In a situation whereby your enemy is standing still or trying to loot or is not behind cover, to ensure that you don't miss your shot, make sure you take that kind of easy kill, you need to have a proper trigger discipline, or else you panic and you miss all your shots. Moving to the final part of this video that directly deals with your accuracy, which is your firing sensitivity. So now guys, before you start spamming the shoot button and you're trying to hit your enemy, always put this into consideration. Learn this technique properly. Always center your crosshair on your enemy before you start shooting, or even before you ADS at all. And even if you can't center it directly on your enemy, at least you should be able to center it beside your enemy, not too far from your enemy. Now, this is what I mean. To get the perfect picture, I am not going to be facing my enemy, but I will try my best. Whenever I turn to my enemy, my crosshair will be on my enemy, or at least not too far from my enemy. Now, take a look at this, guys. So, for those of you that are always going to the comment section to comment something like this, jokes on you, bro. So guys, to have a very good accuracy be sure to practice how to place your crosshair properly on your enemy before you start shooting. Now when you practice this a lot, it will help your muscle memory, and then you won't even need to do any micro adjustment before you center your crosshair on your enemy. It will just come to you naturally. So if you made it this far, congratulations to you, as I will be sharing some important tips with you guys to increase aim stability, to control recoil properly, and to reduce aim shake on any of your weapon. What if I told you to be able to control recoil properly, to increase aim stability, and to reduce aim shake, you only have to adjust one settings? And what is that settings? It is just your firing ADS sensitivity. Now let's go to the practice range and let me show you how it looks like. Now guys, watch this closely. Now this is me playing on a medium sensitivity, which is 100 value. Now let's try 200 ADS sensitivity value. Now let's try 300. Now guys, go back and watch this 3 scenario closely, as it is enough to prove the point. Now, whenever you play on high sensitivity or on very high sensitivity, I mean very high firing sensitivity, the aim assist is reduced, your aim shake becomes much more higher, and your aim stability becomes much more lower due to the high sensitivity you are playing on. Now guys, let us go back to the practice range and let me show you the difference between low sensitivity, medium sensitivity, high sensitivity, and very high sensitivity whenever you are engaging long range fights. So guys, this is 50 firing ADS sensitivity value. This is how it looks like when you are engaging a long range fight. This is firing ADS sensitivity at 100 value.
Nice.
Oh my god! No!
This is 200 firing ADS sensitivity value. Finally, this is 300 firing ADS sensitivity value. Now guys, if you watch these 3 scenarios closely, you are going to realize that when I was playing on 50 firing sensitivity, my aim shake was minimal and my aim stability was very high. Now, when I moved to 100, it was similar, but when I moved to 200 and 300, you realize that the aim stability is very low. That is, my M4 started shaking a lot. I could barely hit my shot. I was missing almost everything. Now, in a nutshell, let me give you the difference between lower firing sensitivity and higher firing sensitivity. When you are playing on a low firing sensitivity like 50, you tend to hit your shot very well. The aim shake is reduced, the aim stability is increased significantly. But now, the disadvantage is you won't be able to flick, okay? Let's say an enemy just run into your screen and then you want to flick on that enemy. It is not possible because the sensitivity is too low. When you are playing on 100, it's a little bit better. You can flick and at the same time you can you have your aim stability. But when you get to 200 and 300, that is, the sensitivity is too high for me. I don't know, we might have some player playing on 200 to 300 fire sensitivity, but for me, I cannot play that sensitivity. It is too high and I am unable to hit my shot with that sensitivity. So guys, if lower sensitivity work for you, I recommend using at least 100 or 120 value. If higher sensitivity works for you, good luck to you, but I strictly advise and recommend that you play on a medium sensitivity, 100 to 120. or 100 to 150. Guys, so after watching this video, if you have any question, you can drop it down in the comment section. As you all know me, I'm definitely going to reply your messages. And guys, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. Thanks for watching.